Hello, and welcome to another Dokkan Battle video. We have made it to the 4th year anniversary. Now, the 4th year anniversary was when they introduced active skills into the game, and active skills were a very big part and are still a very big part of the game until this moment. Like, there's a very few characters in that are like major headliners that release and they do not have an active skill. This has been a core mechanic of the game since the 4th year anniversary, and it's definitely a very good one. I definitely think they did a really good job, and it definitely improved the quality of life of the game, right? I think we can all agree on that. The 4th year anniversary for me was a very special time, because again, Super Saiyan 4s. I am a big Super Saiyan 4 fan, and I have loved these characters ever since they came out. They've been some of my favorites. Their art is amazing. Their animations could have been a little bit better. Their active skills are absolutely awful, but at the moment when they came out, that was the hypest thing in the world. And being able to swipe up on your character for the first time ever, and they just did a powerful attack, and you just win the game off of that. It was so special. And then later on in the year, we got HLR Gohan and his nonsense that came out with his active skill. We had so many different contenders for best unit in the game that year, from not only the units that you see on my screen, including this one right here, was in contention for it, but also Archeon Caulifla being the most dominant character in the game for a very, very long time, despite people really not wanting her to be. And they just were. It was just fact. Now we're gonna go on with this team. We're probably gonna get rinsed a little bit, just because our leader skill is significantly lower. Again, Vegeta and Trunks are here, but they're not here to be used. They're here for a specific purpose. Now, this is when the missions get a little bit different, and I don't think we're gonna beat the missions on this first run, just because you do need to beat the stage in a very fast amount of time, and we're definitely not gonna do it without doing an actual proper leader skill. I definitely probably should have, but we're not gonna do that here because I don't feel like it. I want to keep doing my challenge of doing it with specifically characters that came out at the time of release for the game. It's what I want to do. So that's what we're going to keep going with. If we don't beat it in 4 turns, I'll beat it in 4 turns on my own terms. But just for now, this is what we're going to be going ahead and doing, just because I think it's fun. Now, some of you will be like, but you're not going to get the missions. I don't really care. I play this game to have a good time, not to min-max myself, you know? And with these characters, I do know that this event can hit pretty hard, so if, like, transforming Vegeta gets washed, I'm not going to be surprised, or if the Goten and Gohan get absolutely smashed into oblivion, I'm not going to be like, oh god, I can't believe it happened. But this is when Dokkan started turning up the heat a lot by dropping multiple Dokkan Fest LRs throughout the year, giving us more interesting animations. This is when we got the animations buff, because again, near the end of the 3rd year anniversary is when we got a massive increase in what the animations actually did look like, and it only has gone up since, and I have never been happier since the 4 year anniversary. That anniversary alone gave me so much joy and just excitement, and the fact that that year never slowed down and just kept going crazier and crazier into the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th year now, I can only see us like improving. It was a lot of damage, but I can only see Dokkan going more and more into the positive. I probably, if we lose this, I'm probably gonna go ahead and switch to a modern team, but comprised mainly of characters that dropped throughout the year, instead of one that solely uses characters throughout the year. Like, by that I mean I'm probably gonna just switch to like a Vegeta and Trunks team and take off characters like Goten and Trunks, or Goten and Gohan, and transforming Vegeta. I'm probably just gonna drop them because they're not here. They're not doing a whole lot. You know what I mean? So that's probably the vibe that I'm going to get from this. But this is a fun event. I am having a lot of fun actually doing this with these teams that are really, really old and make me feel old in terms of this game's lifespan. We're definitely not going to be, you know, out of here scot-free. in terms of like the actual missions. So I am gonna redo this by myself with probably, I don't know, something crazier, like probably not the cooler team, maybe just like the 8 years, and like try to take a big damage hit really early on so that we can transform into the GT like Super Saiyan Vegeta for that 80% support and just kind of smash whatever is in my way. Probably bring like B-Pan. Probably actually should have brought B-Pan in all honesty, but like I didn't. So I probably will if we actually, no, I can't, because you need all 5 types, I think. No, actually you don't need all 5 types for this one. I definitely could have brought B-Pan. Huh. That was a mistake by me. I definitely should have brought B-Pan. Just because not only is she still relevant, she's also still really solid. I'm not going to play the active skills because it's just going to bore people. And the animations are not good anyway. And we get to see the good parts of it. Because the voice acting, they didn't do a whole really good job with that back when these cards came out. As much as I would like to say that they did, they definitely did not. Let me just make sure I'm getting type advantage here. And we're definitely super dead once transforming Vegeta gets hit at the end there, but yeah, I'm probably just gonna switch up the team and go from there. And we're just gonna move on with it. As much as I would have loved to have like the in-game music, there's so much copyrighted music going around right now in Dokkan, and I do not want to risk any of that. Like, all of the home screen is all copyright, everything like that is all copyright. And I don't care to get some copyright strikes on my channel, so I don't want to go ahead and do that. I also definitely could have brought like an android on the team so that Gohan could transform. He's probably not going to, like, ever in his life. But oh, okay. I'm just gonna do. Again, if we die, I'll just come in here with a better team. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and bring a stronger team that's comprised just more of these characters, but like they're more relevant, I should probably say. So we're definitely gonna still do this, but now let's do this. Let's do this. We want damage. Yeah, let's bring B-Pen. That way on turn 3 we can pop the active skill and just like do crazy amounts of damage for the turn. And this should be a more damage centered team here. Because we're gonna be definitely a lot stronger as well. Alright. Already off to a pretty okay start. The key could definitely be a little better. But we should be fine. It's been nice just like taking trips down memory lane with this event. I do feel like this is definitely a good idea from Dokkan. It definitely feels very reminiscent of the 999 raid, or the 999 raid from last year, where we literally went through the entirety of the Dragon Ball Pantheon, which was pretty. It was a very annoying grind, that's for sure. But like, it was definitely fun. I definitely did have a good time doing that. And now that we're doing this, and it's more of a like, instead of taking trips down memory lane with terms of the actual series, now it's based on the game, and I feel like that hits even more home for me, because like, again, like Dokkan has been a very large prominent figure in my life for a very long time, and I'm happy that we're gonna get just more and more of it. We are gonna run strong for at least the next 2 years, and that fills me with a lot of joy. I'm not gonna lie, it does make me incredibly happy that Dokkan is planning to go minimum to year 10. And the fact that they specifically use the word minimum means a lot in the grand scheme of things. Because like, I could be like, I started playing this game, well, what, 5 years ago? So when I was 15-ish, I could finish playing this game at like 25. And the day Dokkan dies is definitely going to be a very sad one. Probably for me and a lot of people. But I think it's going to be worth it. I think it would have been all worth it. In the grand scheme of things. There's so many like phenomenal memories that I've had, and you know, people that I've met through Dokkan are bonded even more so through the game, and it's just it's been a good time, and I'll be very sad to see it go, but for the moment it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere anytime soon, so that makes me happy. Also, we're definitely not going to get the mission again. I will pop this just to ensure that we at the very least kill Vegeta this turn, but I think our opening rotations were just too bad for us to get the 4-turn mission. So I'll probably use like a different team whenever we want to go ahead and do that, but at the moment it's fine. There's not a whole lot to talk about now, because I've been rambling on for about like 10 minutes about just random Dokkan things. So it definitely feels a little emptier the longer we go on, right? Because there's only so many stories about Dokkan you can talk about, right? Wow, are we not even gonna finish the first phase in 4 turns? Ridiculous. Again, opening rotations are very important. And ours were awful, so. It happens. I don't even know what team I would bring in order to make this really fast. I'm probably just gonna do it on my own time, just figure out some team and just blitz it. Because this is gonna be like the no items version. And then I'm probably gonna just take it on again with like some other random team and just smoke it completely. I don't know, something that does a lot of damage. I don't know what, but something. That's pretty good. Vegeta's already at half health. Okay. Would have liked those to be crits, but you know, it happens. I've recorded these first 4 anniversary videos like back to back. I don't think I'm gonna drop them back to back, because I do need to like just throw in random music for each of them and like actually like edit them a little bit. So I probably will go ahead and do that after this, and then record the other videos some other time, because I'm probably just gonna put these up one at a time, like one a day, until they're all done. And by then, yeah, because that'll cover until Sunday. Yeah, that makes sense. And then the rest of the videos will come after that, when I have more time to actually record videos, you know? Oh man, Dokkan ceases to impress me. It is always such a blast. I love this game. I love everything about this game, except for like the gacha actual mechanics, but like the actual game itself, I'm so happy that I did get into it. I don't think my wallet's very happy about it, but you know, I am. Because I've just been having a wonderful time for a very long time. It's a very constant like thing of joy for me, of just seeing some random character from my childhood getting a really cool card in a video game that I like playing. I know it's definitely very nerdy of me to like say that like openly, but at the same time, like that's kind of, I feel like that's kind of the point. So I feel like I don't feel too bad about it, because like, yeah, it is nerdy, but at the same time, that's what makes it enjoyable, because that's why we're here. We're here to just clown around with these funny games and, you know, have a good time. Also, if he's gonna KO on Pan, That's gonna be really bad. You're gonna see him throw the active skill out because we're not critting. We are just not critting at all. He's gonna active skill pan, isn't he? He didn't. Interesting. Why are these guys so tanky? They just refuse to go down. I actually am a little nervous that he's just gonna chuck the active skill. I mean, I'm just gonna explode. Okay, here's a super attack. Unless Pan dodged it. Unless that's what that was. Did Pan dodge the active skill, like, insta-kill? Wait, actually, that was a different super attack. I mean, she definitely dodged it. Oh my god. Pan would have got insta-kill. But she dodged. That's that dodge build, baby! Truth never lies. Truth never lies. I'll get a 5-turn run in my own time. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. I did enjoy that. Anyway, let me know where you guys were during the 4th year anniversary. Like what you were doing, if you were playing at all, what you liked to run during that whole year, the entirety of year 4. It was definitely a good one. A lot of cool and interesting. There's a lot of Kamehameha leads. That's for sure. Kamehameha was very prevalent back then. Anyway, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the 5th anniversary, I guess.